Lady Cats will be introduced at this time. Here comes Miranda Wallace, 5'6" junior for the Lady Cats. Kim Loop, 5'11" senior. Here's Katie Smith, 5'9" senior for Coach Stacy Childress' team. Wendy Hartsfield, 5'9" senior. And Mary Beth Berry, 5'11", ninth grader. Lawrence County and Marshall County. We expect a very physical game, don't we, Jim?
Yeah, it will be a physical game. This is lineup we expected. The Allen girl and Campbell girl are real physical inside. I know at their place they didn't shoot outside till late in the ball game, and when they started shooting outside, they hit some good shots. So it may be interesting to see if he keeps pounding it inside early tonight, or whether he opens up and lets them shoot the ball a little bit from the outside.
Tell you what, you're right. Stapleton nailed 2 threes, and I don't think she took a shot till the late in the third or fourth quarter, did she?
No, and we sagged way off of her and gave her open shots at the head of the circle and on both wings, and she just wouldn't take them, and almost like she was under orders not to. And finally, when she started shooting, like I said, she hit 2 in a row and tightened the game up real quick late.
The last year, I know Carrie Campbell hurt us pretty badly. She only had 5 points the last time we played. So here we go. Pretty good matchups. Ball clubs about equal in size, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. They may be a little bit heavier than we are, a little bit stronger in some respects, but I tell you what, our girls are pretty strong too.
Lawrence County and Marshall County. Katie Smith got the tip, but it goes to Mrozinski. Here's Marshall County with the first opportunity to score in this non-district basketball game. 2 of the top teams in the state right here. Marshall County ranked number 9, I believe, wasn't it, Jim?
At number 7. Here's a steal by Miranda Wallace, trying to take it down the floor and get it under control. Pulls it up. Nice steal, Miranda Wallace.
Marshall County ranked 7th. The Lady Cats ranked number 3 in the state. Here's Katie Smith, top of the circle. Gives to Hartsfield. Hartsfield drives in the middle. Gives to Wallace. Miranda was open for a 3. Didn't take it. Here's Hartsfield posting up. A bounce pass in there. A whistle and a foul on Mrozinski or Barnes. Let's see.
Yeah, it's going to be on Holly Barnes, and I tell you, it's physical inside. Even with their guards posting up, our guards posting up theirs, they get physical too. So everybody in this game somehow it turns out to be a lot of shoving going on.
Here's Hartsfield, a pass in there to Mary Beth, a little high. Mary Beth can't hold it. Intercepted, taken by Tunisia Allen, 5'8" senior. Here come the Lady Tigers. No score. Lawrence County and Marshall. We've played 1 minute. At the top of the circle, Carrie Campbell. Campbell gives off to Stapleton. Good 3-point shooter. Mrozinski pulls to the top of the circle. Both teams are highly motivated. Here's good action. Stapleton gives off to Mrozinski. Under there, the ball knocked out of bounds. Great defense by Mary Beth.
Yes, it was. She was playing behind. She was fronting Campbell rather than the lob went in there. It looked like Campbell had it. Mary Beth just made a dive at the last minute, knocked it loose, knocked it out. Nice defensive play by Mary Beth.
Carrie Campbell puts the ball in play to Mrozinski. Andrea Mrozinski gives to Holly Barnes. Back to Mrozinski, open for a 3. Mrozinski back to Barnes. Barnes drives through the lane. Back to Stapleton. Barnes will gun it up there. Good, a 3 by Barnes.
Yeah, and she was one that held back a little bit at their place, and she shot the first good clear shot she got. She let it go, so they may be going to shoot outside. But I tell you, they run a lot of clock when they come down. They ran a minute off that time before they took a shot.
Holly Barnes had 8 points before when we played, but she did not get a 3. But she has the one tonight. It's Marshall County 3, Lawrence County nothing early. Katie Smith setting the offense. What's Marshall look like defensively, Jim?
Yeah, they're man-to-man, and I don't expect to see them in anything else. Here's pass inside to Mary Beth Berry. Shot comes off.
A whistle and a foul there. This one is going on Marshall County. I think it'll be on Tunisia Allen.
He caught it on Barnes. I thought you were right. Allen was on the floor, and I thought the foul was there, and he caught it on Barnes, and that's her second early.
What a tough break for Barnes, the 5'7" sophomore, and here comes Tara Allen, 5'9" sophomore, coming into the game. It's 3-0. Marshall County with the lead. Lady Cats with a basketball. Comes into Berry. Berry, a turnaround jumper, rolling in and out, no good. Kim Luke fights for the rebound. Berry got it. Berry gives it back out to Katie Smith. Katie's going to drive. Wallace for 3. This one is no good. Kim Luke put it back. Good.
Good effort on the boards that time down there. Mary Beth got a rebound. Kim got a rebound off a missed shot. Here's almost a turnover. Marshall County's they're going to call the foul on Lawrence County. There's a loose ball on the floor, and both teams are going after it. They're going to call a foul on Miranda Wallace, her first.
Foul on Miranda Wallace from Lawrence County, her first, team first.
But nice basket before that by Kim Loop. We stayed after it on the board. She came over the top a little bit, but for some reason we play Marshall County. Whoever the officials are, they tend to let everything go.
Marshall County with a basketball with a 1-point lead. Here's Tanisha Allen giving to Carrie Campbell. Campbell, a bounce pass. It's going to come out of there to Stapleton as Marshall County goes to work. Stapleton's going to gun a three. This one's short, no good. Katie Smith lets the air ball go out of bounds.
Yeah, and that Stapleton shot her first attempt tonight, first time she got open, so he must have opened them up a little bit, but that wasn't a very pretty shot. That one was well short and out of bounds.
Lawrence County trailing by 1. We've played 3 minutes. Kim Luke gives to Miranda Wallace. Right side of the lane in the corner. Pass to Berry. Mary Beth banked it. Good, and a foul.
That's good. That's the third shot she's taken, and she was hit pretty hard on the first two and on this one, but the foul was called this time, and to her credit, she stayed with it and made the basket, so she's got a chance here to put us up 5-3.
That's the first foul on Tanisha Allen, the third team foul on Marshall County. Mary Beth Berry at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play. It is too high, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Andrea Mrozinski. Mrozinski's got it. She'll dribble across the timeline. Mrozinski's going to give off to Tara Allen. Allen shot no good. Rebound out of there to Lawrence County. Katie Smith with it. Was that a block or a shot?
It was a pass inside, knocked away by Mary Beth Berry.
Lawrence County's got it. A shot up there by Lawrence County, no good. Berry fights for it, but Marshall County's going to knock it out of bounds, give it to the Lady Cats.
Yeah, and it's rough, even though he's going after rebounds and everywhere else. If they called everything that happened when we played this bunch, both teams would foul out, because you got to shove back or they'll absolutely ride you right out of the gym.
Here's a pass coming in to Kim Loop. Loop gives to Katie Smith. Lawrence County by 1. Katie's going to drive, give back out to Kim Loop. Loop's on the left side of the lane, gives to Hartsfield, who travels. A turnover, Lawrence County.
Yeah, good idea there. She made a move on Tara Allen, and she came out on her and just was, as she was going around her, I guess, shuffled the foot. It was a nice idea, but she picked her foot up before she got the ball on the floor.
Lady Cats lead by 1 point right here. It is 4-3, 4:22 left. Boy, the last time these teams played, it was a low first quarter score also. Here's Tara Allen. Allen giving to Mrozinski. She looks inside, gives to Campbell. Carrie Campbell's going to drive, spin, shoot, no good. And the rebound is fought for, and you got a held ball, and the possession error goes to Lawrence County.
Yeah, good hustle in there that time. And Campbell forced that shot over the top of Mary Beth, took a little bit of a wild shot, and Kim blocked her man out. But a player slipped in on the backside. They almost had an easy basket, but we hustled and got the jump ball out of it.
Halfway through, here's Hartsfield, a jumper. Her shot no good. Tell you, Marshall County goes high for the rebound. Carrie Campbell got it and gives to Stapleton to Mrozinski. Mrozinski is going to rush it down across the 10-second line. Under 4 minutes to go. A steal by Katie Smith. Katie's flying down the court. Her layup, good.
Yeah, you'll see one or two of those in like every game. Katie just anticipates the pass and breaks at the perfect moment, just takes it and goes the other way. And they got down there quick on her, but she made a nice drive and layup.
It's 6-3. Lawrence County leading Marshall County, ranked number 7th in the state. Here's Marshall County driving, going to be fouled by Wendy Hartsfield. That'll be her first. The Lady Cats have committed 2. You know, Miranda Wallace got one earlier.
Yeah, and that was just a little hand check out front. And, you know, I don't understand. I guess that's why I'm not an official. I can't decide how they just figure what to call and what to let go.
Mrozinski going one-on-one with Hartsfield. You got to scramble for the ball, and foul number 2 on Wendy Hartsfield.
Yeah, Wendy got away with a little reach in then and knocked the ball loose, and then in the scramble, the girl picked it up, and Wendy was going for it and just ran into her. So she did foul her, but that's her second. That's an important foul early.
Both teams have committed 3 fouls. Holly Barnes is on the bench for Marshall County with a couple of quick fouls. Wendy Hartsfield will stay in, but I think Arlie Bracken will get ready to come in. Here's Stapleton on the side, really guarded closely by Miranda Wallace. Pass comes back out to Tara Allen, 5'9" sophomore. A steal by Katie Smith. Katie may have another layup. Katie's shot no good. and fouled hard by Andrea Mrodzinski.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt people, but you don't want to give up a clear layup. I agree with Mrodzinski found her, but she got her a little bit hard. But they had the ball in the wrong person's hand out front. Tara Barnes was stuck with it, and Katie came out of nowhere and just picked her and took off the other way. Great steal by Katie Smith.
Sheena O'Neill coming into the game, a junior. Katie Smith at the free throw line. Her shot good.
Yeah, and Katie's got such good form. Runs the team so well. Her stats could be up there. She probably could score 25 points a game, but if she did, we'd probably be 10-4 maybe right now. You know, the sharing the ball and the leadership and spreading it out, it has a lot to do with team success.
Katie Smith will have another free throw right here. It's good. Katie hit a pair of free throws, and Lawrence County leads 8-3. Marshall County with a basketball. Sheena O'Neill running the Marshall County club. That name sounds so familiar. Could it be junior high, or did she play last year?
I think she played last year and left the team and has just come back. So I think this is her first game back, according to some of their people here tonight.
Sheena O'Neill gives to Mrodzinski. Mrodzinski starts down. A steal by Miranda Wallace. She's chased by Stapleton. The shot good by Wallace.
Great job there. Good steal by Miranda. 22nd timeout, Marshall County.
Lawrence County leading 10-3. Back in 30 seconds. 3 steals, haven't they, Jim?
Yeah, and 2 of those steals have come from people going to help out on somebody else's man, just jumping off on their man and picking them going the other way. And I don't think Marshall County's used to that kind of team defense. And that's a great job. People just coming off, seeing an opportunity to double the ball, taking it away, and going the other way. So, you know, right now we look real sharp defensively. 3 points for Marshall County is all they've got here late in the first quarter.
Mrodzinski will bring the basketball down for the Lady Tigers out of Marshall County. They played 1 less district game than Loretto. Loretto's had 5-0 in that district. Marshall County 4-0. The pass in the corner. Mrodzinski for 3. This one is no good. Kim Loop gets the rebound. Loop gives off to Katie Smith. Long pass down to Miranda Wallace. Marshall County recovers on defense, and Katie Smith will set it up at the top of the circle. Lawrence County trying to win game number 15. They're 14-1. Lawrence County lost in overtime to Tullahoma by 1 point. Kim Loop's open for a 3. Don't take it. To Wallace. Wallace gives back to Katie Smith. Katie tries to throw it inside. Marshall County kicked it. Wendy Hartsfield posting up, guarded by Sheena O'Neill.
Yeah, and that's a good matchup for us. I think she can post O'Neill up pretty good all night. But, of course, Wendy's got 2 fouls. She's got to be careful not to pick up that third on an offensive foul.
1.5 minutes to go. Lawrence County side front court. Smith gives it in to Miranda Wallace. Back to Smith, to Miranda. They look for Mary Beth. Boy, they're pushing Mary Beth all around under there. Here's Kim Loop. Loop gives it right back to Katie Smith. Katie's going to drive, give off to Hartsfield. Hartsfield's in the middle to Miranda Wallace. Wallace starts in. They let her in, gives off to Berry. Mary Beth shot good, but she traveled.
Yeah, when she caught the ball, she bobbled it a little bit. When she did, she shuffled her feet. That was a good call there. She was wide open, too, for the easy layup, but she is getting knocked all over the place under the basket.
1:12 left in the first quarter, 10-3. Lawrence County with a lead. Here's a turnover. Marshall County threw it away.
Yeah, they're trying to break the press the right way. Campbell got it on the side, had O'Neill break into the middle of the floor, but she just threw it way out in front of her and threw it all the way out of bounds on the side. So the technique was right, Marshall County. They just didn't execute it. 10-3, Lawrence County, a minute to go in the first quarter.
Katie Smith gives to Hartsfield. She's going to drive the baseline and be almost tied up. Got it back to Katie Smith. Katie to Miranda Wallace. Boy, the Lady Cats are having trouble getting a 3-point shot off. Here's Katie, a 8-foot jumper, bouncing no good. Mary Beth got the rebound and had her shot blocked. Katie Smith saved it. Back to Berry. Berry to Loop. Loop shot no good. And the ball is taken by Sheena O'Neill. And she stepped on the baseline.
She either stepped on the baseline or traveled, but I think you're right. I think she stepped on the baseline. But that time when Mary Beth went up for that shot, she just grabbed her elbow. Campbell, it was almost like she intended to foul her and no call. The ball just flew out into nowhere. Let it go, Mary Beth. Threw the ball into the backcourt, but that's okay. That's not an over and back.
Here's Shadonda Perkins going to start in there. Stop, jump, little short, no good. Rebound, Marshall County. Marshall County working right here. A shot up there. Good. Who made that?
Yeah, it was by Sheena Allen and Sheena O'Neill, and they had a 3-on-1. Arlie was the only one back, and she gambled one direction, and they made a nice play and got the ball to O'Neill on the opposite side. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
10-5. Lawrence County with a lead. Here's Shadonda Perkins. 4 seconds. Shadonda's got to do something, and Shadonda's going to have her shot blocked. The first quarter score, Lawrence County 10, Marshall 5, back in 1 minute. 10-5 is the score. Katie Smith's got 4, Kim Loop 2, Miranda Wallace has a couple, and Mary Beth Berry's got 2 points. Mary Beth scored pretty good the last time we played them, but it's going to be rough on the post player tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Every shot's contested, and I mean strongly contested. And of course, she's doing the same thing to them on the other end. You have to, and they're just not calling the fouls. We got a different lineup on the floor now. Got Mandy Edwards in, Arlie Bracken, Kim Luke, Shadonda Perkins, and Miranda Wallace. So you got Mary Beth, Katie, and Wendy taking a breather here starting the second quarter.
O'Neill gives to Stapleton. Stapleton guarded closely by Arlie Bracken. Now Stapleton starts in, and here is a traveling violation. Good defense by the Lady Cats.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a bump by Mandy Edwards. Might have got her off stride and got her to take that extra step. They had the ball inside, but she walked and turned it over. Marshall County man-to-man defense, just like we are on the other end.
Arlie Bracken, 9th grade point guard, gives it to off to Shadonda Perkins. Perkins looks for Wallace. Back to Miranda. Miranda looking for Kim Loop. There's a bounce pass to Kim. Kim's turnaround jumper, good.
Good job there, and good job by Miranda Wallace getting it to her. But we finally got a side, got them to take a side, and we had an angle to get the pass to the outside, and she went right in and made the basket. Nice pass.
Sheena O'Neill guarded closely by Shadonda Perkins. She got the pass off to Carrie Campbell. Campbell has not scored. Here's a jumper by Campbell, good, and she's fouled by Kim Loop.
Yeah, Campbell's forcing shots a little bit, but she made a nice shot there, and Kim went straight up with her, but she got her on the arm on the shot, and there's just a lot of contact going on, but that was a nice shot by Carrie Campbell, and they got a chance to cut it to 4 here. It's 12-7 now, Lawrence County.
Well, she's their leading scorer, Carrie Campbell, and here comes Andrea August into the game, 6'1" junior. She's started a lot of games this year. Free throw by Campbell, good.
Yeah, we might work on August, though. She's not going to be as aggressive as Allen is inside, and she'll be on Kim Loops. We might be able to do something there with her.
12-8, Lawrence County with a lead. Miranda Wallace driving. Miranda gives off to Loop. Loop's layup, good.
Another great assist by Miranda Wallace. Drove the right baseline, and they came over to double team, and she found Kim across the lane on the left-hand corner of the board for a nice shot there. Good catch by Kim Loop, and good shot.
14-8, Lawrence County with a lead. Here's O'Neill. She got a screen. She's going to start in and be fouled by Miranda Wallace.
If you know Miranda well, she's got a grin on her face, and she doesn't react much to anything, but she grinned like you missed that one. So I would take for granted right there Miranda Wallace probably did not foul O'Neill, but the foul's called anyway. But it's going to be on the baseline, not in the 1-1 yet.
That's not Chris or Thomas Frierson. Is that Ricky or is that Chris?
I don't know which one.
Those guys favor, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know. I know Thomas when I see him, but I'm not sure about the brothers.
Well, they're good refs, I tell you. Here's Marshall County going to have the basketball. Lawrence County leads 14-8 here as Carrie Campbell will put the basketball in play. She looks for Barnes. Got it back to Stapleton. Boy, that Stapleton scares me. She's a dandy three-point shooter and a very small player. Rosinski spins. Her shot blocked by Kim Loop. They scramble for the basketball, and Marshall County is going to be tied up by Kim Loop. Loop's playing very aggressively.
Yeah, Kim's always that way. If you notice, she's flying after balls. She doesn't hesitate. She goes and gets rebounds. She dives for stuff. She's on the floor all the time, and that's why she's out there. I mean, that aggressiveness, you got to have that out of players.
Here's Arlie Bracken bringing it down for the Lady Cats. Gives to Katie Smith back in the game. Katie's going to drive the baseline, stop, jump too high, no good. Rebound, Holly Barnes, that's out of there to August. The Lady Tigers come down 14-8. Lawrence County leading right here. Stapleton was open for a minute for a three, didn't take it. Right back to Carrie Campbell, to Mrozinski. Mrozinski's going to drive. Her shot rolling, no good. Campbell got the rebound. Was she going over the back? Let's see.
Oh, he called that. He called that on Kim Loop. Campbell was going over Kim's back, and Campbell kind of had a handle of the ball, and Kim was reaching head part of the ball too, and he called it on Kim. You never see that call because the defensive player was on Kim's back.
Carrie Campbell goes to the free throw line,
and he's given her 2 shots.
First one's no good.
I don't know why 2 shots. There was no shot involved there. She had the ball and Kim had the ball, and I don't know how he could be giving her 2 shots. But anyway, she missed the first one, shooting the second one.
Wendy Hartsfield's got a couple of fouls. Kim Loop's got a couple. Tunisha Allen coming back in for the Lady Tigers right here. Andrea August will sit back down. Marshall's got all their starters in except Sheena O'Neal. Campbell's second free throw, it's good.
Yeah, and that's 14-9, so 5-point lead. And for the first time, Marshall County's pressing full court.
Here's a pass to Wendy Hartsfield. Hartsfield, here's a ball rolling free, knocked out of bounds by Marshall County.
Yeah, had Mandy Edwards wide open down the floor, and Wendy was so busy trying to get through the traffic that she couldn't find her and get the ball to her. And finally, Campbell knocked her legs out from under and put her on the floor, but luckily Campbell knocked the ball out of bounds.
Arlie Bracken will put the basketball in play. 14-9, Lawrence County with a lead. Second quarter, 5:40 left. Here's Katie Smith, top of the circle. Lady Cats trying to build that lead. Bracken inside to Berry. Berry back to Katie Smith for 3. Good!
That's what we need. We need something to open it up inside and make them come out and play us one-on-one inside instead of being able to sag back and help. But here's a turnover in the backcourt. Get it back to Marshall County. It was knocked loose. I thought maybe they got it last, but it's going to be their ball again on the baseline. But we're up 17-9, 5:20 to go in the first half.
Marshall County working through full court pressure right here, and the pass comes in to Carrie Campbell. She stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, she did. She caught it and pivoted and was going to throw the ball back to the inbounder. And when she pivoted, she swung her leg to the outside and stepped on the sideline. So it's our ball, our up 17-9.
Arlie Bracken.
Bad pass.
Threw it away. Bracken, a turnover, and here comes Mrozinski. Running down, Mrozinski got a screen. Her shot, good.
Yeah, she was contested by Katie Smith there, but finally got an open jumper from about 8 feet on the baseline and made it. But that was just a bad pass by Arlie. Tried to throw it over the top and just didn't get enough air under it.
17-11, Lady Cats lead right here. Bracken gives to Katie Smith. Katie starts down the middle, gives to Hartsfield posting up. Wendy's going to jump and travel.
Yeah, she did. She took a little step and then she shuffled her feet. It looked like she's trying to get the ball under controls. But we're pressing full court. They're pressing full court. We're up by 6.
Mrozinski brings the ball down for the Lady Tigers, Marshall County. Long pass to Barnes. Holly Barnes has 2 fouls. Mrozinski for 3. Bang! It's good.
Yeah, Mrozinski's pumped up. I think going against Katie Smith, good players like to play against good players, and Mrozinski right now is playing well.
17-14, Lawrence County with the lead as Arlie Bracken is picked up by Sheena O'Neal right here. Katie Smith takes a pass from Bracken. Bracken gives to Hartsfield, back to Shadonda Perkins. Shadonda starts in. She's at the top of the circle. Shadonda with 4 minutes to go, goes inside. Shadonda's shot partially blocked. She got the rebound, gives off to Bracken for 3. This one is no good. Sheena O'Neal with a rebound.
Yeah, good idea there. Shadonda was double teamed. She kicked it out to Arlie. She had a good look at it. Just a hair long on the shot.
Marshall County can tie right here. Pass to Holly Barnes. Barnes gives back to Mrozinski. Andrea Mrozinski with a basketball. In the corner to O'Neal, to Carrie Campbell. Layup good.
Nice play there. We're fronting Campbell, and they got it to her, and backside help came over, and she just shot over the top of Mary Beth. So nice play by Campbell for Marshall County.
Lawrence County working through full court pressure. Here's a steal by Marshall. Katie Smith gets it right back. Lawrence County wants time. 3:27 left in the first half. 17-16, Lawrence County with a lead. Back in 30 seconds. Marshall County has committed 4 fouls. The Lady Cats have committed 6. 3:27 left in the first half. Lawrence County leading. The Lady Cats have led all the way in this basketball game. They led 10-3 early. Lawrence County's basketball right here. Katie Smith dribbles down, gives off to Hartsfield for 3. It's a little short, no good. Mrozinski got the rebound. Boy, Marshall County working the boards real hard. Good rebounding team. Mrozinski drives inside, pulls back out to the top of the circle. Katie Smith staying right with her. Here's Campbell giving to Mrozinski. The shot blocked, and Mary Beth Berry with a rebound. They usually call that a foul, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, beautiful block by Katie, but the fish was right there, and she called all ball, so he didn't make the call. That was a clean block, but it was a hard one. She really brought the hand down.
Katie Smith's going to fake, give off to Berry. Mary Beth thought about a three. Now Hartsfield guns a three. No good. Rebound, Holly Barnes. Barnes racing down for the Lady Tigers. Marshall County can take the lead right here. The Lady Cats with a 1-point lead as Mrozinski looks over the defense, gives to Barnes. Barnes inside to Campbell. Campbell's shot, good.
Yeah, took it right into Mary Beth Berry, jumped right into her and shot through the arms and got the roll. So they're strong inside. If the game becomes an inside game, it's going to be awful tight. We've got to make a few shots outside and pull them out.
Marshall County with the lead. Hartsfield gives to Miranda Wallace. Wallace to Berry. Berry looks inside. She'll jump and bank it. No good. Marshall County with good position. Got the rebound out of there to Tanisha Allen. Katie Smith gets a steal to Shadonda Perkins. Shadonda starts in, looks for somebody, gives right back to Katie Smith. 1:45 to go in the first half. Marshall County by 1. Lawrence County's got the basketball. Shadonda Perkins, left of the lane, picked up by Barnes. Back to Hartsfield for 3, no good. Rebound out of there to Marshall County. Marshall County got it. Carrie Campbell gives to Holly Barnes. Barnes back to Mrozinski. They'll use a lot of clock before they take that shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't run this down. Well, here they are firing one up from 3 all of a sudden, so you never know. Wendy Hartsfield with the rebounds. Tara Barnes missed it for Marshall County.
18-17, Marshall County's got the lead. Kim Loop at the scorer's table to come back in. Here's a pass to Miranda Wallace. Back to Berry. Mary Beth gives to Hartsfield. Hartsfield really guarded closely by Tanisha Allen. Wendy Hartsfield has not scored in the game. Gives to Katie Smith. Katie looks at the clock with 47 seconds to go. Miranda Wallace under the goal. Her shot blocked right there by Marshall County, and Mary Beth Berry picks up the foul.
Yeah, her or Miranda, yeah.
Miranda.
It's on Miranda, yeah. And we finally got the opening in there and got the ball inside, and they recovered. I think it was Tara Barnes came across and got a piece of the shot. So it was a nice block by Marshall County. There's a lot of contact going on, but that wasn't a foul on the shot there. That was just a good recovery on Marshall County. They're in the 1-and-1, so Marshall County will be coming down. Carrie Campbell will be shooting a 1-and-1. 38 seconds to go in the first half. Marshall County's up by 1 with a chance to go up by 3 if she hits both ends.
Campbell's 2 out of 2 at the free throw line, but this one is no good. And a foul on Mrozinski picks up the foul. That's the 6th team foul on Marshall County.
Yeah, and it's a good job by Kim Loop going after the ball. If she hadn't gone after it hard, Mrozinski probably would have got there first, but Kim got there first, got her hands on it. Mrozinski crashed into her from behind. But I've seen harder licks tonight not called.
Arlie Bracken will bring the basketball down and give to Katie Smith. Katie Smith gives back to Bracken. Arlie to Shadonda Perkins. Shadonda gives off to Katie, driving a jumper by Katie. Short, no good. Sheena O'Neill got the rebound. Marshall County can extend their lead. Here's Mrozinski pulling to the top of the circle with 13 seconds left. Mrozinski gives off to Stapleton. Stapleton looks for and gets the pass off to Tara Allen, but you got a whistle.
Yeah, Katie Smith got a hand on it and tried to strip the ball from Mrozinski, and it slipped away from both of them, went out of bounds. So it's going to be Marshall County's ball back on the side.
Tara Allen will put the basketball in play. Allen gives it to Mrozinski, driving. Her shot blocked by Kim Loop. Lawrence County's got it in the first half. The quarter comes to an end. At halftime, Marshall County 18, Lawrence County 17.
Katy 17, and time for our halftime visit.
Third for Fox, but White County boys got beat. Bradley Central beat them last night after those polls came out, so the #1 boys team in the state lost last night.
Okay, I don't recall who is number 2, but they'll probably move up. Here's a steal, Lawrence County. Long pass to Mary Beth Berry, driving in the middle. Mary Beth shot a little short, no good. A jump ball on the rebound, and Marshall County No, Lawrence County will have the possession arrow.
Yeah, fortunate on the other end, Mazinski dribbled it off her foot, and Miranda just had to pick it up. So it was an unforced turnover, and we had a good shot on the other end, but it was contested. Here's an inbounds pass thrown away. Had Katie open, couldn't get it to her. Campbell steals the ball from Marshall County.
Marshall County will come up right here working. The Lady Tigers going to work. Here's Holly Barnes on the left of the lane. Barnes pulls back out and gives off to Stapleton for three. This one no good. Miranda Wallace with the rebound. Wallace, long pass to Katie Smith. Katie to Wendy Hartsfield. Hartsfield back to Wallace. Lawrence County trailing. They look inside for Loop. Can't find her. Back to Katie Smith. Katie working for the Lady Cats. Top of the circle. Mrodzinski picks her up. Katie Smith dribbling, looking at Coach Childress for some instructions right here. Katie gives to Miranda Wallace. Wallace looks inside, thinking about feeding Mary Beth. Back to Hartsfield. Hartsfield to Wallace. Smith was open under the basket, didn't see her. Here's Katie Smith giving to Loop. Loop shot in and out, no good. Berry got the rebound. Good!
Nice job there. Right out front, reached over the top and got a good rebound and banked it in coming back. Good start second half by Mary Beth Berry. 19-18 Lawrence County early in the third.
Here's Stapleton going to stop at the free throw line, give off to Carrie Campbell. Campbell shot, rolling, no good. Katie Smith with the rebound. Katie rushing across the 10-second line. Lady Cats by one, 19-18. Here's Katie jumping, banked it in and out, no good. Luke got the rebound, good.
Great position there, Kim Luke. You used her body to push the girl out of there. Had good position inside, got the rebound, put it in. We're pressing full court.
Mrodzinski got it down to Holly Barnes. Barnes a jumper. This one is no good. The ball's tipped around. Mary Beth Berry had it for a minute. Marshall County saved it. Here's a shot by Marshall, no good. Kim Luke got the rebound. Big rebound by Kim Luke. 21-18, Lawrence County with a lead. The Lady Cats trail by one at half. Now they lead by three. Katie Smith calling the offensive plays right here. 21-18. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lawrence County's won 14 and lost one. Smith gives off to Kim Luke. Luke back to Miranda Wallace. Wallace drives down the lane. Her shot, no good. She banked it. Rebound, Holly Barnes. Barnes gives to Mrodzinski. Here come the Lady Tigers rushing down. Miranda Wallace picks up Mrodzinski at the top of the circle. Mrodzinski looks for Carrie Campbell. Campbell likes to go inside. Her shot, no good. She got the rebound. A turnaround jumper, good.
Well, we had the pace of the game is favoring us. They're putting up quick shots, which they don't normally do, but we can't let them have that good rebound there and good putback. That hurt us. If we got that rebound, we were in real good shape coming back. But we're up by one early in the third quarter.
Lady Cats by one. Big crowd silenced as Marshall County took the lead from Lawrence County. Miranda gives back to Kim Luke. Luke to Katie Smith. Katie dribbles towards the top of the circle and looks for Miranda Wallace. Wallace looking for Berry inside. Back to Katie. Katie's going to jump from the free throw line. Good.
Nice shot. Katie looks like she wants a shot tonight. She kind of pumped on a three. Mazinski came up, and when she did, she went around her and got a little short. Here's a steal. Katie Smith on the press.
Smith got it. Gives to Mary Beth. Mary Beth gives to Hartsfield. Layup, good.
Great move by Wendy. Good pass by Mary Beth. She just stepped inside, stepped between Allen and Mazinski, and made a beautiful basket there, Wendy Hartsfield.
Okay, Barnes goes down. Her shot no good. Miranda Wallace tries to rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Touch last by Marshall County. 25-20. Lawrence County with the lead. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Checking back into the ball game, Andrea August, 6'1" senior for Marshall County. The Lady Cats will have the basketball. 4 minutes to go. We're in the third quarter. Lawrence County's won 14 and lost one. Marshall County's lost 3 to highly ranked teams. Miranda Wallace with a basketball, going to drive by Stapleton, give inside, and Hartsfield kicks it back to Wallace, gunning out there, no good. Rebound, Carrie Campbell. Campbell has killed the Lady Cats on the boards tonight. Campbell, a fine player, all mid-state player out of Marshall County. Campbell gives to Mrodzinski. Their team trails by 5. Lawrence County with a lead. Carrie Campbell will go inside now and be fouled hard by Katie Smith.
Yeah, what they're trying to do is spread the floor a little bit, looks like, and get Campbell the ball outside on Mary Beth, let her take her one-on-one, and Wendy came over to pick her up and got up good on it, but got the body into her, and she did foul, so Campbell will be shooting 2.
Yeah, she's 2 out of 3 at the line tonight. Carrie Campbell, an all-around player. She's got 10. We held her to 5 in the previous game. Campbell eyes the free throw mark. It's good.
Yeah, she's a lot more aggressive, seemed like, tonight than she was the first time we played her. And the type player she is, stocky girl, strong inside player, she's got to be aggressive, and she has been here tonight.
Second free throw by Campbell, good.
Got a nice touch, looks like, too. So 25-22, Lawrence County, 3:25 to go in the third quarter. The pace of the game this quarter has been more in our favor, but at the same time, we're only up by 3.
Katie Smith comes down, gives to Loop. Kim Loop wants to go inside. Mary Beth's got it, gives off to Katie Smith. Katie missed the layup. Katie got the rebound. Good.
I don't know how she missed the first one. I don't know how she made the second one. Beautiful second shot, spinning, twisting, and kind of spun it in, got it over the rim. So nice job there, Katie Smith.
Carrie Campbell working through full court pressure, threw it away. Here's Hartsfield spinning in the lane. Hartsfield is in the lane. She better get out as Katie Smith guns a 3. No good. Hartsfield goes high for the rebound, and you got a jump ball. And the possession arrow this time, they're going to have a little talk with Hartsfield and Andrea August. August got a little upset jerking the ball away.
Yeah, and she almost nailed Kim Loop when she did. That was a problem. When she jerked it away, that elbow came around, and she almost got Kim right in the face. So that, that was an aggressive move on Wendy's part, but she went after the ball. She didn't go after August.
Marshall County with a basketball, trying to get through full court pressure. Pass goes to Carrie Campbell. Miranda Wallace reaches in for a foul right here, and that's foul number 4 on Miranda. Here comes Shadonda Perkins in. Wallace will have to sit down with 2:42 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, and that was a ticky-tack foul, just a little reach-in foul as she came up to challenge Campbell off the dribble, and there wasn't much contact at all, and yet there's been people knocked all over the place. So, again, it's a little bit hard to figure. It's been even. I mean, they're calling it the same both ways, but we ever got in a game with them where the whistle blew, I don't know if anybody lasts through the end of the ball game.
Here's Mrozinski trying to get by Shadonda Perkins. Shadonda, great defensive player. Here's a steal by Katie Smith and a charge on Katie. Katie Smith picks up her second foul.
And the only reason I don't like the call, because the official, I don't think, was really looking. He saw Mrozinski hit the floor, and he turned and saw her on the floor and Katie going by her and turned around and called the charge. I don't really think he saw what he was calling.
Here's Barnes putting the ball in play to Mrozinski. Mrozinski guarded by Shadonda Perkins. Mrozinski starts in. She'll shoot, rolling, no good. Rebound out of there to O'Neal. O'Neal's going to start in now and have her shot blocked, and it's knocked out of bounds by Mary Beth Berry.
Yeah, Marshall County's forcing the ball a little bit, which is in our favor if they'll keep doing that. We just got to control the boards on them and play them as tough as we can inside, but contest them for every rebound.
Harley
Bracken comes into the game for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, I want to get Katie a little bit of a breather here late in the third quarter, because obviously we're going to need her probably before third quarter's over, but definitely in the fourth quarter.
Marshall County with a basketball. They put it in play in front court, and here's a traveling violation. Shadonda Perkins guarding Mrozinski closely, and Mrozinski travel.
Yeah, she tried to put a move on and go the other way, and apparently shuffled her feet in the process. It was in a corner where I couldn't see it, but that's a big break for us if we'll take advantage. Here's a double team in the corner, Marshall County, and they called a foul. I thought they were going to get a jump ball out of it, but they called a foul either on O'Neal or Campbell, probably on O'Neal.
That's the first foul on Marshall County in the second half. This foul is going on Marshall County's Sheena O'Neal. It'll be her first. Lawrence County's committed 3. Wendy Hartsfield to trigger the basketball inbounds, and it comes into Shadonda Perkins. Shadonda in trouble. She looks for somebody, and they foul Shadonda Perkins. It's the second one on Sheena O'Neal.
And that was a picky foul going the other way. O'Neal had her hands up, and I really thought she deflected the ball and had made a clean steal. But we're throwing the ball in the corner, and they're coming to double team, and we're running off and leaving her. We don't have anybody to get an outlet pass to, so we're getting the ball in a bad place, and they're doing a good job of double teaming.
Katie Smith will come back into the game. Shadonda Perkins puts it in play right here to Wendy Hartsfield. Hartsfield gives back to Shadonda. Shadonda to Katie Smith. Then Katie bounce pass to Hartsfield across the timeline. Lawrence County with a basketball and a 5-point lead. Right here, it's 27-22, 1:40 left in the third period. Lady Cats with the lead. Katie Smith's got the basketball at the top of the circle. Gives to Loop. Kim Loop gives to Miranda, to Shadonda Perkins. Back to Katie for three. The shot is no good. Wendy Hartsfield puts the ball back in, and it goes out to Marshall County. Here's Marshall County driving, layup, no good. Hartsfield with the rebound. Hartsfield gives to Katie Smith. And the ball is knocked out of bounds.
Oh, and the crowd's really reacting. The official turned when Wendy made the pass inside. He turned and looked away, and Wendy got absolutely nailed on the baseline. Somebody in the crowd threw ice on the floor, so now the official's talking to a policeman there, and we may have somebody escorted out of the gym. But there was a hard foul on the baseline. The official simply turned to watch the action inside and didn't see it, but Wendy was definitely fouled, and the crowd here really reacted to it.
Here's Mary Beth Berry with a basketball, giving to Katie Smith for three. Good!
I think Katie's getting a little bit pumped up. She's as fired up as I've seen her all year, and I'd like to see us get that ball to her for that shot right there several more times here in the ball game.
Here's Marshall County with it. They trail by 8. A minute to go in the third quarter. 30-22. Lawrence County with the lead. Two highly ranked teams in the state. Lawrence County third. Marshall County seventh. Here's Sheena O'Neill giving to Carrie Campbell. Her three, good.
I didn't know she had that shot in her. I was glad when she pulled up and started to shoot it, but I tell you what, she made it. I wasn't expecting that. That's a nice shot from the big girl.
Katie Smith driving down the lane. Katie had it stripped, taken away, and Kim Luke comes in to tie her up. And the possession arrow goes to Lawrence County.
Great job there. Katie was trying to make the pass. The ball simply got away from her in the crowd, and she was trying to pass to Kim, so Kim slipped in behind the girl and reached around and made a nice tie-up right there. So our ball on the baseline, up by 5 late in the third quarter.
Shadonda Perkins ready to put the basketball in play to Wendy Hartsfield. Wendy in the corner, double team. She's in trouble. Wendy found Kim Loop. Loop back to Katie Smith. Boy, Katie would like to take another three, but here comes Tanisha. Here comes Mrodzinski out to pick her up. 20 seconds. Lawrence County's going to play for the final shot. The Lady Cats lead by 5. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Mary Beth Berry gives to Shadonda Perkins. 9 seconds. Back to Kim Loop. Loop gives to Hartsfield. Wendy's going to drive in there. Stop. Bank it. Good! Hartsfield got the basket as the quarter ends. Third quarter score, Lawrence County 32, Marshall County 25. 32-25, Lady Cats lead. Katie Smith hit a couple of big threes in that quarter. Katie's got 14 points, and what a big basket by Wendy Hartsfield to close the quarter.
Yeah, it was a beautiful drive by Wendy. Got it up high and pump fake, and the girl kind of came up on her enough to where she could get around her, and she drove deep in the lane and made a nice little bank shot with a couple of seconds left. That's a beautiful way to end the third quarter. But I tell you what, Marshall County will not quit. They'll be here till the ball game's over. We may beat them by 15, but they won't quit.
Marshall County will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Mrodzinski pulls to the top of the circle with Shadonda Perkins following her everywhere she goes. She gives off to Sheena O'Neill. O'Neill's going to try to drive on Katie Smith. O'Neill in heavy traffic gives back to Holly Barnes. Barnes has been contained pretty well. Here's Mrodzinski. Almost lost it, but got it back from Shadonda Perkins. Here's O'Neill. O'Neill got a screen. Her shot, no good, and put back up by Allen. Good.
Yeah, they did a good job there. Allen took off to the basket, got inside of us and made a nice rebound. Here's a break down the floor, 3-on-2, Lawrence County.
Mary Beth Berry waits for Katie Smith to cross the timeline. Lawrence County by 5, 32-27. 7 minutes to go in the game. Katie Smith dribbles and gives to Shadonda Perkins. Perkins starts in, has her shot blocked, and Lawrence County saved it. Shadonda had her shot blocked. Katie Smith drives in the middle. Katie, a soft jumper, rolling, no good. And the rebound, Kim Luke. Luke missed a shot. Mary Beth Berry had it for a minute. A whistle and a foul right here. This foul is going on Marshall County, on Carrie Campbell. I think that'll be her first.
Yeah, and that wasn't much of a foul there. She just kind of reached in and looked like she got part of the ball, and there was a lot of other activity going on there. That's a good job on the boards that time down. We had a couple of shots normally we'd make, and it just wouldn't go down. We need to score his trip down the floor.
Mary Beth Berry gives to Katie Smith. Katie back to Luke. Luke put it up. Good, and a foul.
Great job right there. Turned right into her. I'm not sure who got it on the foul. It was on number 33, Tanisha Allen. But Kim turned right into her and went up into her instead of trying to fall away from her, and got the contact and was strong enough to finish the shot. That's a big basket there. That puts us up by 7 with 6:38 to go. And again, a chance to go up by 8 because Kim's going to be on the foul line. Couple of substitutions for Marshall County. Stapleton comes in and August come back in. Allen and Sheena O'Neill sit down.
Kim Loop's got 10 points. Her free throw is up there a little high, no good. Kim got the rebound. Kim gives back to Katie Smith. Katie Smith holding the Lady Cats 34-27 over Marshall County. Katie gives to Shadonda Perkins. Shadonda wants to go one-on-one with Stapleton. Back to Loop. Kim Loop to Katie Smith. They look inside. Boy, it's been tough for the post players tonight. Katie Smith jumping at the free throw line. Too hard, no good. Carrie Campbell had perfect position this time. And here come the Lady Tigers. 6 minutes to go in the game. Mrozinski can make things happen. She gives to Stapleton. Stapleton back to Holly Barnes to Mrozinski. Mrozinski with Shadonda Perkins back to Stapleton. Stapleton to August. To Atera Allen. Allen with a basketball to Mrozinski. Lawrence County playing good defense. The clock runs down to 5.5 minutes to go. Here's Allen. Allen turning, jumping. Her shot no good. Katie Smith with the rebound. Long pass down to Hartsfield. Wendy's got it. Wendy's layup, no good. She traveled.
Yeah, I think she did stutter step a little bit. She had a hard catch on the ball and pulled up and let the defender go by. And while the defender was clearing her out there, I think she took another little step in there. You got Miranda Wallace coming in for Wendy. She was coming in already for Wendy to give her a little break here.
Lawrence County back on defense. It's 34-27. Lawrence County working hard right here. Boy, trying to win their 15th game of the year. Here's a ball knocked out of bounds by Shadonda Perkins. She's dogging Mrozinski, isn't she?
She is all over. Shadonda is so quick and so passive looking, and all of a sudden she took the dribble away from Mrozinski there and just couldn't handle it, and it got out of bounds. She'll give Mrozinski a fit.
Here's Mrozinski behind the back dribble, driving in there. Her layup, good.
Nice drive by Mrozinski. A little contact in there, a little finger roll kind of drive, and got the roll, so got it down to 5 points. 34-29, Lawrence County, 5:12 to go.
Lawrence County working. Katie Smith, All-American high school player, dribbles across the timeline. Katie gives off to Miranda, to Shadonda Perkins. Perkins going to drive the baseline, start in, give back to Kim Luke, to Katie Smith. And a pass inside to Mary Beth, and a foul on Carrie Campbell.
Yeah, and that could be an important foul. I don't know how many exactly that is on Campbell, but that's only her second. I knew she'd just got one a minute ago. I was hoping really it was a little more than that. Campbell and Mrozinski are the two offensively we got to stop. It'd be nice to get them in foul trouble, too.
Pass coming in to Shadonda Perkins. Shadonda thought about a three. Boy, she hit a big one up at Altoona.
Boy, she did.
Beating Wadsworth, but right here it's Marshall County. Former state champion Marshall County. Miranda Wallace takes a pass from Shadonda Perkins. Back to Katie Smith. Katie gives to Luke. Kim Luke back to Katie. 4.5 minutes to go. Lawrence County by 5, 34-29. These games have been close each time they played Marshall. Here's Shadonda Perkins. Perkins back to Katie. Lawrence County using the clock right here. Katie Smith going to start down. Give to Miranda, a soft jumper.
Good job there. Good penetration by Katie. Drew the defense in just a couple of steps, and she kicked it to Miranda on the left baseline. But a beautiful shot there, Miranda Wallace, from about 10 feet.
36-29, midway of the fourth quarter. 4 minutes left in the game. Lady Cats lead right here by 7. But here's a pass under there to Marshall County. Marshall County gives off to Carrie Campbell. And a shot up there, no good, but a foul on Katie Smith.
Well, they were both scrapping over the ball, and Campbell got it. Katie actually ended up with her back to her and was kind of backing into her a little bit on the shots. You don't see many calls foul when the defensive players got their back turned, but that's Katie's third. Shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. We got almost 4 minutes left to go.
Pass comes in to Mrodzinski. Let's see. She scored the last time she had the ball. She gives to Holly Barnes.
Great play, Kim Loop.
Loop intercepts a pass. Barnes threw it away. And here comes Lawrence County. Wendy Hartsfield wants to come back in. Lady Cats lead right here by 7 points. They got the basketball. Here's Miranda Wallace giving to Katie Smith. Katie thinks about a three. Katie got a screen. Katie's going to drive, give off to Shadonda. Shadonda's shot, no good. Rebound out of there to Kim Loop. Loop got it off to Katie. Katie for 3. This one is no good. Mary Beth Berry with a basketball. And Mary Beth trying to feed Harts, trying to feed Loop, threw it away.
Yeah, and she had 2 people open there and ended up throwing right between it. If she'd thrown it either other direction, she's trying to get it to Kim Loop, but she had Miranda open in the same area, and it went right between them, and neither one of them could get to it. Wendy Hartsfield coming back in for Shadonda Perkins.
36-29, Lawrence County with a lead. Lawrence County won 40-35 the last time these two teams met.
I tell you, Mary Beth took a beating down here that time offensively. I saw her head snap twice where she got hit in the back of the head by Campbell, and I tell you, she doesn't back off a bit, though. She's a tough little player.
Here's Mrodzinski giving to Holly Barnes. Look out for the 3. Barnes to Stapleton. Stapleton back to Barnes. Marshall wants time. 2:51 left in the game. Lawrence County 36, Marshall 29, back in 30 seconds with the lead. But Marshall County has got the basketball. Marshall County's committed 5 fouls. Lawrence County 4. Lawrence County will go to Columbia Friday night for a big district game, but right here, more important business as the Lady Cats try to win game number 15. Here's Mrodzinski working the basketball for Marshall County. Picked up by Miranda Wallace. Here's Barnes. Here's traveling on Holly Barnes. This sophomore has had it tough tonight, especially in the 4th quarter. She was injured in the Wayne County Classic and had to set out some games. This is actually the 2nd game she started since before Christmas. Here's Arlie Bracken, a 9th grader in there. 2.5 minutes to go. Katie Smith deep in the corner. Katie gives to Hartsfield. Wendy looks for Arlie Bracken. Bracken's a good ball handler. Arlie gives to Katie Smith. Katie goes inside to Hartsfield. A whistle and a foul on Marshall's Tara Allen.
Yeah, she got underneath Wendy on the pass and kind of rolled her a step with her knee in her back, and it was an obvious foul. But there's only 16 fouls on Marshall County, so the next one will be in the 1-and-1. We've only got 14 fouls.
The inbounds play comes into Katie Smith. Katie in there to Berry. Mary Beth shot, no good. Tough.
Steal. Wendy Hartsfield. Big steal off the rebound.
Wendy Hartsfield got the basketball. She stole it, and it's 36-29. Lady Cats with a lead. Arlie Bracken with a basketball, giving to Katie Smith. Katie's going to drive the baseline, got in. Her layup, good.
Good job. Mrodzinski came over to challenge her after she beat Allen off the dribble, and then she made a good move in sliding, whatever you kind of call it, your layup. But a beautiful layup by Katie Smith on the left side.
Just under 2 minutes to go. 38-29. Lawrence County with the lead. Here's Stapleton going to try to shoot. She traveled. A turnover. Great defense by Arlie Bracken.
Yeah, Stapleton had been told probably to shoot the 3. As soon as she got it, she tried to shoot it, and Arlie just reached up and grabbed the ball and let go of it, and Stapleton came back to the floor with the ball. That's the 2nd block I've seen this year by Arlie Bracken.
Arlie Bracken brings it down. Classy 9th grader, a point guard, giving to Katie Smith. Katie banked it, no good. Mary Beth Berry put it up, good.
Strong move, Mary Beth. That ball was hit while she was in the air by Mrodzinski. I think she was going to bank it. She just kind of flipped it on up there, and it went straight in without coming off the board. 11-point lead all of a sudden with 1:22 to go. All of a sudden, we jumped out to what should be comfortable lead.
Mrodzinski gives to Stapleton. Stapleton back to Holly Barnes for 3. This one is no good. Rebound, Carrie Campbell. Her shot no good. Bracken in heavy traffic got the rebound. Bracken is going to dribble across the timeline. Arlie Bracken using the clock. Just under a minute to go. 40-29. Lady Cats getting a standing ovation. Katie Smith with a basketball. Katie looks inside for Hartsfield. A whistle and a foul right there on Marshall County. Marshall wants time. 46 seconds left in the game. Lawrence County 40, Marshall 29, back in 30 seconds.
Team 7.
Champions Grill has scored again with delicious plate lunches served Monday through Friday from 11 till 2. Enjoy good old country cooking in a relaxing sports atmosphere, prepared especially for your lunchtime enjoyment. Taking the family out to dinner? Take them to Champions Grill. The youngsters will love their own menus, plus the table and video games sure to please. Thursday nights are reserved for Mom and Dad, with live local musicians and succulent prime-aged beef fillets and other mouth-watering entrees and appetizers from Champions Grill on North Locust in Lawrenceburg, where champions meet and eat.
Lawrence County trying to win their 15th game of the year with 46 seconds to go. The Lady Cats lead by 11. We'll be going pretty quickly to the Mid-State Basketball Report here. We'll have the top rankings for you here on the Mid-State Basketball Report. We'll compare them to the final rankings last year when they came out in March and see who's still in the top 10. That'll all be coming up immediately following this game. We'll go pretty quickly. We'll give the individual scoring and then go to the Mid-State Basketball Report. But right here, Wendy Hartsfield goes to the free throw line. Wendy's got 4 points, but some big plays, hadn't she, Jim?
Yeah, a big steal with about 2 minutes to go off a rebound when they had a chance to cut it probably to about 5, and we kept the ball and ended up getting 2 points on that trip down, and that was a big point in the ball game. What this crowd's standing up cheering about, so they appreciate the hard work. They're watching these girls now, how hard a fight it is. Wendy misses the front end of a 1-and-1, though, but we're up by 11, 43 seconds to go.
Marshall County will give it off to Mrodzinski. Lady Cats going to win their 15th game of the year against one loss. They're ranked number 3 in the state. Mrodzinski guns a 3. It's good.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they didn't get a quick timeout right there, but they did. They're going to come up probably and try to foul, but they'd rather not have to foul Katie, but they do. The foul's going to be called on Mrodzinski, but Mrodzinski's the one we don't want to shoot the 3. She's hot tonight. She's been a good-looking basketball player on the floor tonight for Marshall County. It's the best I've seen her play.
Yeah, Mrodzinski's got 2 of those trays, and the other one is by Holly Barnes early in the game, actually the first points of the game. Smith's free throw, good. Katie Smith hit it.
Yeah, and of course, Katie's a wonderful free throw shooter. She's shooting 90% for the year coming into this game. I don't remember how many trips she's had to the line tonight, but here's her second one, though, is up and good. I thought it was a little long when she let it go, but catches back iron and comes in. So 10-point lead, 23 seconds to go.
18 points for Katie Smith. 20 seconds left, 42-32. Boy, these games are hard fought. Here's one up there by Stapleton, no good. Katie Smith got the rebound. Katie's going to give off to Mary Beth Berry. Berry back to Katie with 6 seconds to go. Katie holding the basketball, going to gun a 3 up there. This one is no good. The final score is 42-32. 42-32. Lawrence County a winner. Jim, your comments on the game?
I'm sure we're very tired. We have fought them 4 straight ball games against them, and this was probably the hardest fought of all of them. We come out with a 10-point win is big, and that's just a credit to not giving up, hustling, staying after it for 4 full quarters.
Leading scorer for the Lady Cats, Katie Smith. Katie Smith's got 18. Wendy Hartsfield 4. Kim Luke 10. Miranda Wallace 4. Mary Beth Berry 6. Leading scorer for Marshall County, Carey County.